What's up, everybody? This is Fred Richani of TSC News here to review WWE TLC 2012. With TLC 2015 around the corner, I figured I'd give you guys my thoughts on all the past TLC pay-per-views. I want to say something real quick. I apologize for my TLC 2011 review. Came out pretty good, but I omitted one match. Now, granted, it was a horrible match, and it was a horrible storyline that ended up burying poor CM Punk beneath the face of the earth, or almost buried him beneath the face of the earth until his natural talent, got him back up to the main event level. But Triple H and Kevin Nash, they had a sledgehammer match. Triple H won. It was Kevin Nash's last singles match in WWE. It sucked. So thank you, Terry Allen Jr., for pointing that out. My mistake. I apologize. But right now, we're at TLC 2012, and this took place December 16th, 2012, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, my neck of the woods. And it was the official pay-per-view match debut of Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose. That's right, The Shield. They took on Team Hell No, the WWE Tag Team Champions Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Ryback. They had previously debuted on pay-per-view a month before, taking out Ryback to help out CM Punk, who retained the WWE World Championship over John Cena and Ryback in a triple threat match. And at TLC, CM Punk was nowhere to be found. Actually, he was to be found. He was in his luxury box chilling because he was actually injured. Now, he would later go on to defend his title at Royal Rumble 2013 against The Rock. The Rock beat him for the title. CM Punk had been reigning supreme for almost 1 year. Actually, at that point, it was over a year, wasn't it? Yeah, it was over a year as WWE World Champion because he had won the title at Survivor Series 2011. Fast forward to TLC 2012 in December 2012. So he was reigning supreme, but he had to sit this one out. So we kicked things off with Naomi winning a Santa's Little Helper Battle Royal on the pre-show to become number one contender for the Divas Championship. Yeah. Sexist much? We had the Rhodes Scholars, Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow, a fun but short-lived little team, defeat Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara in a tables match. Not bad while it lasted. We had Cesaro, who at the time actually had a first name, Antonio, successfully defend the United States Championship against R-Truth. Kofi Kingston retained the IC title against Wade Barrett. And we had The Shield defeat Team Hell No and the Ryback in a six-man tables, ladders, and chairs match. This was decided via pinfall. Excellent match. The Shield, they could have sunk, they could have swam, and whew, did they ever swim that night. They just stepped up to the plate. Seth Rollins took a nasty bump off the ladder, threw a bunch of tables. I thought he almost died, but luckily he lived to wrestle another day. And I do wish more people got to see this match because not a lot of people bought this pay-per-view. It was December. There was no title match as the main event. But man, oh man, oh man. This was a classic match. You guys definitely got to go out of your way to see it. And it's amazing looking back at how hot the Shield was and how amazing WWE was at protecting the Shield for so long. They had a great match here. And I was thinking at the time, damn, not a lot of people saw it, but it was a great match. But the Shield kept impressing, and in almost every match they were in, it was either good or great, and more often than not, great. So, what can I say? The Shield, one of the all-time great wrestling stables. It is a damn shame that at the time I'm recording this, December 2015, how far Roman Reigns' star has fallen, how far Dean Ambrose has fallen, how Seth Rollins is booked like a chump as champion. Man, there's still time to salvage these guys, but, Seth Rollins, I think when he comes back from his injury, is going to be a huge star. Dean Ambrose still has potential to be a huge star, and he's already a pretty big star. Roman Reigns, they are sure booking him like 1993 Lex Luger, and that's not a good thing. A guy that's this close, and on one hand, he doesn't have that same it factor that I'd say Rollins and Ambrose have. And on the other hand, he's also a guy who just hasn't had any favors done for him by booking. And he's a guy they actually want to protect. But, yeah, 2015 WWE hasn't done a really good job of protecting him. But in this match, it was great. So go out of your way to watch it. Big Show beat Sheamus in a chairs match to retain the world title. This was all right, but their world title match where Big Show actually won the title from Sheamus at Hell in a Cell of that year, Hell in a Cell 2012, was spectacular. It was probably probably, actually, no, I guarantee you it was the best match the Big Show's ever had. Maybe one of the best matches Sheamus has ever had. And Sheamus had a lot of great matches for a guy that, maybe people don't react to as a main eventer. I mean, a lot of great matches with Daniel Bryan. You had some nice matches with, John Cena, Randy Orton, a few other guys. But, yeah, this match was pretty kick-ass. Definitely a high point in both their careers in terms of match quality. Surprisingly, given he was involved. It was great, though. And, okay, we had The Miz, who turned babyface. Alberto Del Rio, who turned babyface for one night at least. Team up with the Brooklyn Brawler to beat 3MB, which was Drew McIntyre, Heath Slater, and Jinder Mahal, who were a comedy team at that point. This was nothing. It sucked. Alberto's babyface turn, was very abrupt and it ended up flopping. And we had Dolph Ziggler beat John Cena to retain his Money in the Bank briefcase. Great match. Only thing I didn't like is that there was a swerve. At the time, AJ Lee was the love interest of John Cena, after she was the love interest of Daniel Bryan and CM Punk and Kane. Long story. Don't ask. And John Cena was climbing up to grab the briefcase. AJ Lee skipped around the ladder and then tipped over the ladder, knocked over John Cena, and Dolph Ziggler got the win. You would think they would have ran with Dolph Ziggler to main eventer by then, but not really. They didn't. I remember this main event was hurt going into it because Dolph had lost at least once or twice to John Cena, clean on free TV. And after that, he wasn't really protected very much. He did end up winning the world title the night after WrestleMania 29. It was the one event that I truly regret missing when it comes to being a wrestling fan. I've been to so many wrestling events that at this point, it's like, if I miss WrestleMania 32 live, I mean, it's not a big deal for me. I've been to so many indie shows, WWE shows. I'm very blessed. I've gone to a lot of events, but as somebody that, was a big Dolph Ziggler fan at the time, man, I wish I could have been there for that title win over Del Rio. Unfortunately, he got concussed. They later had Del Rio get the title back. And, well, Ziggler's now currently trading wins and losses with the likes of Tyler Breeze and a bunch of other dudes. So, yeah, it was fun while it lasted. So, overall, though, a great TLC pay-per-view in terms of match quality. Yeah, I'd say great. I'd say it was propped up by the two main fights. The Shield match was excellent. Ziggler versus Cena was great. Everything else, if you don't go out of your way to watch it, that's fine. But those two matches, specifically the Shield match, go out of your way to watch that. And I think it's safe to say this is the last great or close to great TLC pay-per-view in the last couple of years, because 2013 wasn't very good. 2014 wasn't very good. So we'll see what happens. But folks, I want to hear from you. Were you live at TLC 2012? Did you enjoy TLC 2012? Did you order it? Are you interested in watching it on the network after listening to this review? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us. Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this post, please click the like button. Please share this with all your friends. Please subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud for more pro wrestling content. And until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the matches and never forget, believe in the Shield.